All right, so one of the dispositions I possess to be a successful teacher is compassion. I just really have a heart for kids and I really enjoy being around them. I just have a genuine interest in them and in their lives, and I don't want it just to be, teacher student. Like, I want to be able to get to know their outside activities, like what sports are they in, what do they like to do in their free time, like do you have any siblings, do you have a dog, just things like this. I just want to be able to connect with them. Another disposition I possess is professional conduct. Like, I really like to be on time. I try to be on time. My attendance and my attire, I really want to look professional for people to take me seriously. And then I just want to be dedicated and be able to do the best that I can to be a teacher. And then the things I can work on is the high expectations in that category. So using my knowledge about my students to be able to individualize those like lessons and stuff and instruction, because some kids might be able, they might not be able to understand it as well, and they might need like different instructions, and I think I just need to work on that, being able to like individualize rather than generalize all my students together, because not everyone is the same and has they all have different learning capacities. Another one I need to work on is fairness. Sometimes I tend to connect with kids differently, and then I tend to talk to one more over the other because I'm connecting better with them. But like, as a teacher, I don't want that. I want to be able to connect with all of mine and not show that favoritism, because I really think that could hurt my relationship with my students if I'm showing favoritism to one kid over the other, and I don't want that in my classroom. And then the qualities teachers should have. I think this is really important. I think one is to be outgoing. I think an outgoing teacher makes the kids happier. It really engages the students. If my teacher's really being outgoing, it'll make them, discussions in class, because it will really engage them. Another one is effective discipline skills. I think this is important because disciplining kids is an important thing, because if you do it in the wrong manner, kids could take it the wrong way and just start a big thing. And then if you do it in the right way, it could promote positive behavior rather than the negative that we don't want. And I think another one is good communication with parents. I think this is really important because the parents don't always know what's going on in the classroom, and I think it's important that the only really good communication is between teacher and parent. The parents want to know what's going on, so I think that's really important. And then clear objectives for teaching, make sure the kids know like what your plan is, and just being clear with everything, because elementary education, they don't always know what's going on, so I just like good explanations of everything and explaining stuff. And I think the most important one is being compassionate. Just show that their kid, that you love your kids, like how God loves his children. We should, God is our teacher, let us show God's love to our students, and we can really show Jesus through that, is through our love of our students.